Man, oh man, don't y'all just love when people just won't, settle down? Some people are just too naturally too loud. And it makes you wonder, how is it even possible for someone to be that loud? I never forget, man, walking through the store one time, there was this dude that was walking, he was on the phone. And he has the phone, you know, right up here to his ear, and he's talking, and he's literally shouting throughout the whole store just to talk on the phone. It's like, dude, do you not know how to be quiet when you're in a public space or something? Like, nobody wants to hear you sitting here shouting all the way across the freaking store. But yeah, what's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We chilling. Y'all already know exactly what time it is. We're back here to serve some more game on the ground for them hungry houses. Got the pound ready for the next round. I hope everybody's had a good day today. My day's been alright. My day's been pretty chill. There's a moth flying around in my car, boy. See, some people gotta learn what it means to actually be able to drive. Some people ain't know how to drive, and it's crazy, dude. Like earlier today, on my way to the store, I'd be getting stuck behind so many grandma drivers. It's not even funny. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that today. That's a whole different topic for a different story for a different time. But yeah, man, let me know how y'all's day was down there in the comments below. My day's been alright. Pretty normal average day in the regularly scheduled program. Wake up and get right to the grind. Keep on grinding until the day's over, and you go to sleep, and you wake up and you do it all over again. What else is there really do? I'm 14 and I can drive better than half the people on the road. I guess. But road is spelled ROAD, but not RODE. But you can't even spell it either. So I don't know why you over here talking, but yeah, y'all goofy. But yeah, man. So we're gonna get into this, man. We're gonna get into this. So people, people, people claim that they support you and what it is that you're doing. But the minute that they get backed into a corner and they start getting flustered and they start getting angry because you point one of their flaws out, is the minute that they show their true colors. They don't want to talk about themselves. They don't want to talk about the problems that they have, or the things that they need to fix, or their situations, because they're either ashamed or they're too embarrassed, or they're just hating. They be hating. They be trying to change the subject to something else. Shout out to For You for the follow, man. Much love and appreciation. But they don't want to talk about themselves. The only time they want to talk about themselves is whenever they accomplish something, whether it be on social media or physically accomplishing something or whatever the case may be. When you start to point out their flaws and their inconsistencies, they get mad, they get flustered. Next thing you know, they start getting angry and they start spewing out all this hate. They start spewing out hate towards you for pointing out their inconsistencies when they're sitting here and trying to talk this, that, and the third. I witnessed it firsthand. I was in a live stream the other day, and this guy was, and this is a grown man too. Well, grown man. Age wise, yes. Mentality wise, absolutely not. But we'll just say grown man. And this dude, he was trying to talk about how people ain't this, people ain't that. People don't like me because of, I hear voices in my head and this, that, and the third. And, he was talking about how he used to break into people's houses just to scare them and leave, and he wouldn't even steal anything. He's always got the RIB or the RBF, or RIB, I don't know where the hell that came from, but RBF all the time wherever he goes. He don't, and he keeps saying nobody likes me, nobody wants to get with me, and blah 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 blah. When your whole life is just all over the place, and you wonder why people don't want to get with you. Um, yeah, I ain't gonna put them on blast like all the way, but at the same time, when people point out inconsistencies in your story, you get mad at them for doing detective work. What do you expect when you're talking to somebody about your life? People are obviously going to do detective work anyways. That's just how it is. That's because some people like to search out the truth, you know. And if you lying, they're gonna figure it out. And if you ain't lying, then you ain't lying. Obviously, this dude was lying because he got flustered at them constantly pointing out flaws in his story, and he ended up, cussing them out. You ain't this, you ain't that, blah 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 blah. This, that, and the third. You just a street dude, and you ain't this, you ain't ever gonna, and all the hater stuff. And it's like, dang, man, that's really how he felt the whole time. He was just trying to be cool, so he could stay on the platform, so he could stay in the limelight. He wanted the stage light. He wanted the spotlight. That's all he wanted. He didn't care about nothing else. He just wanted the spotlight. So with that being said, you gotta watch out. You gotta really watch out and pay attention to who be saying what, who does what in your circle, because people don't show their true colors until they get backed into a corner. Snakes are very quiet. They slither through the grass quietly, man. That's why you got to cut the grass down and figure out who's what snake is where, and get them up out of there, man, because they be plotting and planning on your downfall, and it's crazy. It's crazy, man. People don't show their true colors until they're really angry or they're drunk or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this episode. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. You already know what it is, and I will be back with the next episode. Deuces. Stay tuned.